Hi everyone. Thank you so much for watching A Touch of Tarot. So this is going to be a oh boy story and oh, beautiful at the bottom. Let's just get right to it, okay? So this is what I pulled here. And sometimes I like pulling ahead of time, sometimes I don't. Doesn't really matter. But today I was like, let me see what's coming out here. So I pulled from the problem cards first and then the setting cards. But I guess it goes together all together anyhow. So let's begin. The problem we have here, we have the directions were misinterpreted. The vehicle was in a collision. It's not working, a dead body. The setting, we have a passenger ship and a submarine below the surface. So the vibe I pick up right off the bat is that there's two women in this card, right? And one man. Now, it's interesting because yesterday there was two men and one woman. I feel like this man is, an innocent, like in the sense, like a soft man, very caring. This is what I get. That as growing up, what he learned love is about, what he learned he's supposed to do in life was not what would lead him to the most beneficial outcome. Instead, it led him to this quite controlling energy, this typical karmic situation we have here, right? So the directions were misinterpreted. He wasn't quite shown how to go about finding someone he has a connection with. And I feel like everything he did in life, it seemed like, there was a collision, or in a sense, he did it wrong. He felt like he did it wrong. And so he met this woman who scooped him up and who made him feel like, he was going on the right path, which he wasn't. And then he met the divine feminine. So this divine feminine definitely knows about this woman. I do feel that this woman does have a little bit of control issues. I want to say mental issues, but I'm not going to go there just yet. Like, there's issues, like, I don't know. There's something off here, because what's happening is that this divine masculine is being very open with his divine feminine about the situation. And she is trying to help him solve this problem. And it's like, no matter what he does, no matter how many different ways he tells his karmic relationship, it's over, I want to leave, I want to find true love, she won't let it go. She keeps on coming up with excuses to keep on trying and do this over and over again. And we have this woman on the phone like, we tried that already. We tried this already. Nothing is working. We can't escape this. We can't. And this man is feeling very isolated. We have the dead body. And it's almost like I'd rather be gone than have to keep on doing this. This man is feeling like he's a passenger on the ship of life. Like everything he does is just wrong. And he is looking for a way out. He keeps on looking for a way out. But it's still below the surface. Like, he's not coming out. Everyone doesn't know he's looking for a way out, but he really is. He's like spying, trying to figure out what the heck am I going to do to get out of this situation? Like, do I have to fake my, kidnapping to get out of this situation? Honestly, okay? So what's the energy between them? This is really interesting because we have the Nine of Wands and the Devil. And I almost feel like there's that energy between them. Like the devil is part of this. That devil energy, that dark energy, that karmic energy is literally just hanging on to these two and not letting them go with the Nine of Wands. And, we could say it's the woman here involved. Sure, she is hanging on to it, but it's also the fact that there is some dark energy. And I feel like it's like karma from lifetimes that is making these people either learn a lesson or stay in this situation. What cards came out for her? What is she up to? We have the Four of Wands and the Fool card. Because she rather look, this Fool card's painting a picture here. She rather look like everything's okay. Like she has the perfect house. She has the perfect situation, the perfect life. She rather go on with that type of an energy than face the devil herself. She may not even understand devil energy, this woman. I feel like she's a bit naive, to be honest, that she's very structured by societal matters, the way that society said we got to do this and we got to do that and we got to get married and have kids and have a house and stay with this person no matter if they love you or not, type of an energy, okay? What is he looking for? With the Six of Pentacles, I feel that he's looking for separation, divine intervention with the Wheel of Fortune. Like he's just hoping at this point, like something's got to give, something's got to step in, someone else has got to help me here. Because this man wants love. This man wants true love. This man wants someone he's passionate about and that he cares about. He doesn't want fake. And he's in a situation right now where it is completely fake. He was completely misguided, misdirected on how to do this thing called life. But, you know, he's here now, and now, luckily, he has this divine feminine, but they're both in this state where they're like, what do? We've tried everything. This woman will not let him go until he literally is gone, until he's done. So I said, where is this going? So this is where the situation's going. And I'm just going to say it, the cards as they are. We have someone escaping, Seven of Swords, literally like freedom. I always say that when I see this card, Braveheart, freedom, like freedom. This guy or girl, whoever this energy is for, there's two people here, is leaving this person behind. The cycle has been complete. It's a full moon here. So one day this may happen on a full moon. You know, there's a sword here that I never noticed. He's going for his truth. He's going for the truth, okay? The Hermit card, but this Hermit card here is about crazy. It's about going in and going crazy. So someone's going crazy here, okay? We have an energy of a new love. There's going to be new love blossoming from this situation. And we have an energy of divorce and someone being very upset about this situation, okay? This is the karmic. Why do I say this is the karmic? I mean, yeah, it probably is. But what I meant to say is this is karmic justice. And, you know, we have this woman here. And this is my card for someone who puts on a pretty face or a pretty show, but in her own privacy, she's really, really upset and really depressed. And, you know, it's broken. It's done. This needs to go in the trash here, okay? So, and she's not really leaving that situation. She's taken her shoes off and gotten quite comfortable in that energy. Let's do some clarification here. So about this, like, I want to know about how this masculine was raised or why he was so into getting misdirected, you know, when it comes to love and when it comes to life in general. The Two of Swords. I guess, you know, this man may have grown up never really knowing what decisions to make when it comes to a woman, to be honest with you. When I look at this card, he may have grown up with just a mother and not a mother and a father. So I don't know if that has any relevance to this, but that's just, I was just curious to see. He never really got to see what a true partnership is about. He was around a lot of confusion himself, to be honest with you, okay? So let's check out this energy between the two of them, because we have this devil keeping hold of them. And that's truly what I feel like. I feel like it's like an outside force. I truly feel like it's karma. Not just a karmic situation, like it's karma that is keeping them tied. You know, the truth is too, we have this one person holding on to two swords. So it may be that type of an energy. Maybe his mom held on to something when she was, you know, when she had him, because that is a similar energy to the devil in a sense. When you really look at it, it's someone holding on to two things and not letting them go. So who knows what happened there, right? So tell us about the Devil and the Nine of Wands. I'm not going to take it till it comes out. Devil and the Nine of Wands, please. Here we go. And they came in reverse. The Justice and the Five of Pentacles. So lack of communication, no balance type of an energy, no truth with the sword facing down, lack of communication. I've already said that, but I was picking that up here. This is about someone that wants to look good, someone that wants a lot of attention. And, you know, this is also about someone not able to give attention. So part of the reason that this man realized the situation was over is because he was doing all of the work and never getting anything in return, not even getting communication in return. That is part of the reason why this man was able to realize once he met the divine feminine that he met, that things were really different, you know. There was no justice here. That's an issue. There was no justice here. And he still stuck around. And he was still not getting what he truly deserved. He was giving a lot. This man was giving a lot, okay? So let's go to her energy about the Four of Wands and the Fool. Painting a pretty picture, wanting this special home. We have the King of Wands. She wanted this man to do everything for her. That's the truth. My nose is itchy. This man, King of Wands, is the action taker. And she just held on to him with that Nine of Wands energy. And that's right there already. She just held on and let him do everything. There's a strong energy. I feel like this man kind of... I'm not saying he had a bad mother or anything like that. But I feel like his mom was quite dependent on others for emotional support, for mental support. And therefore, you know, he hung on to this burden. There's something here that reminds me of this card, and I'm thinking of mother vibes here. So that's unfortunate. Together, that makes a huge burden. Those two together are a huge burden on each other. It's a lesson that they were meant to learn. They were not learning this lesson with the Justice card in reverse, you know. I'm going to go and re-clarify that after I do this side. So what about him? He wants love. He wants release. He wants divine intervention. What's going to be happening for him? So we have the Knight of Cups. He wants real love, though. What he had wasn't real love. He wants communication. They were unable to have the communication. It's like, I feel like this guy, he just couldn't open up to this situation because she was very controlling about this. She was like literally riding his back, riding his tail, however you want to put it. There was such a lack of communication. The love here was so false. There was a barrier, but he was still trying to give it to her. But if he would have faced his truth, he would have saw that he was going crazy. The situation was driving him crazy. He was getting eaten up inside, to be honest. Let's pull another card here for that. He was getting eaten up. There's something here about his insides getting eaten up. And he really wants love, like plain and simple. On the love card, we have the Eight of Wands. That's what he wanted. And I do think that he did try to offer this. He thought he probably thought he could fix this, but he realized it's not love. This situation brought out the worst in both of them. I really do feel that, but they still hung on. You know, in her situation, he was doing all the work, or he is doing all the work. He's doing everything. So, of course, she's hanging on. They have a nice home. They look like they have a nice life. It's not really what's going on, okay? So, in the section of where is it going? So, with the Freedom card, Seven of Swords, let's see what's going on there. Because, like, I got to watch Braveheart again. I'm going to really get into that next time. So, freedom. What is he getting freedom from? And I'm going to say it's him getting freedom from the devil energy here, right? And I'm not putting all the devil energy on her because I do feel like it's karma between the both of them. But I feel like she is just not letting him go or trying to not let him go, right? She's really, truly hanging on to this because she wants a certain look for herself. And she's raised in a way that you don't separate. You know, like you hang on, maybe you cheat, maybe you do this, maybe that, do that, but you don't leave. And she has her devil horns there. Like she's in the wrong for following that type of a vibe. Like she's fucking herself over. She's the one that's still attached to the devil. He's not. She's the one who's leaning over to hold him. He's the one that's ready to close the book. There's a book here closed. She's the one that has this controlling energy with the dog whimpering around her, like shaking in his friggin' boots. Remember I said riding the tail, riding his back, like strong energy here. Money, green, you know? So escaping from what? Closing this chapter, escaping from this Ten of Pentacles, escaping from this. And look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Eight of Cups. Like leaving this situation of someone being dependent on him all the time. Of this, you know, I don't think this man actually cares. I think he'll give her the money and he'll do what he, like, that's what I picked up here. He just wants separation. Take the money, woman. I just want to go. But that's the issue here. She's not letting go. Because, of course, when you let go, it's just not the image anymore, you know? So for the Hermit, the energy of someone going crazy. Here we go. Wheel of Fortune. Now I'm going to put that back because I didn't get to fully shuffle it, and the Hierophant. So what happens here? And we have the Empress. So yeah, there might be kids involved here too. She might have babies with him, you know, children with him. They may have children together. But this Wheel of Fortune is saying, and look at, there's 3 energies here. Once this person walks away, there's a new beginning now. Things have gone through this cycle. You know, this monkey business is kind of like there's something over about it. He's holding the sword and protecting himself now. He has wings. This monkey on the top has the wings. He's ready to fly. Chasing the tail. We have that energy, that chasing the tail energy. So once this new beginning starts, you know, this energy is of someone going crazy here because the connection is over. It's run its course. It's run its cycle, the Hierophant. So there's a new beginning with a new connection, and we have someone that goes in, and it's here in the 9 of Swords. She goes in and she goes crazy. Plain and simple. That's just the way it is, you know. Here, this is the same woman, the Justice and the 6 of Pentacles. He's like, take my money. Take it. Please, just let me go. Release me from this false advertisement, you know, this falsity of love. Release me. Yeah, there's no balance here, right? There was no balance here. And so once this happens, he's like, release me, go ahead, take the money, take the house, just get me out of here. There's a, I almost said mental disorder, but there's an issue. And that's just because she just needs to break free and release. Letting go is one of the hardest things to do. So we can all kind of relate to that, right? But if someone's in love with someone else, they're in love with someone else. Let them go. Let them deal with that. So the next card we have is the Ace of Love. So we have person escaping, person going crazy, person finding love. Let's see what this is about. Love, like I just hear love comes knocking on your door type of an energy. Well, that kind of, it flipped over all right. 6 of Wands. So there is victory here. And look at this. This person gets to take off the mask. It's almost that same energy. They get to put their spiky horns down. They're a little bit more, you know, they're just a different set of horns. They're not so sharp anymore. He gets to slowly but surely unravel himself, okay? And he gets to come and profess the victory here and profess love and be like, I think I'm using the right word. I hope profess, I believe, proclaim, whatever it may be. But come in, showing his face, showing the truth. He gets to tell everyone, like, I found my love. I found my divine love. That's beautiful. You know, with the 3 of Pentacles here, he's made a choice. In this 3 of Pentacles, there's 2 women, yes. But more importantly, this man is wearing goggles as thick as like a steak, you know, or a brick of cheese, or like trying to think of a vegan term to use here. A tofu, like as thick as tofu, okay? Finally, he's painting a clear picture. He can see clearly. I see the paintbrush and the paint stuff there. So finally, he takes off his friggin' blindfold. He takes off his glasses. He wakes up. So as for this person that gets the justice, in the sense, it's not even about justice. It's about the divorce. There's a divorce here. And this woman, you know, she's down about it. But let's see what goes on. But it's what's meant to happen. I see the High Priestess here overlooking this whole situation. It's what's meant to happen. 9 of Swords. Look at, oh, this is, see? Wow. So we have a new beginning. From this karmic situation is healed. So that is a pretty amazing outcome. This karmic situation is now healed. There can now be a new beginning. This woman will have to work on herself and stop riding his tail, or whatever you want to call it, because there's that dog again trying to get you know, someone's foot. There's a new beginning. This man's no longer going to be under the control. He's looking down there like, please leave me alone. We've done this now. We're done now. Please leave me alone. I just feel a nice energy from him in the sense that he's like, please get help, or please like take care of yourself. I wish you the best. We are free. Our karmic situation has been freed, you know? We have a new beginning in life now. So I do want to pull on this High Priestess that's at the bottom. And underneath her is the card of New Beginnings, but that doesn't really matter. I just want to see what this High Priestess is about. King of Pentacles. Beautiful. You know, I do feel that this masculine has a good job. High Priestess energy. One second. And the Nine of Swords. So there's a release from the third party because I see the Lover's card here. This man finally gets to go for what he wants, and there's abundance in that direction. But we still have this energy, you know, of someone very sad and very down. And it's because of the love. It's because this man, look it, there's the green woman. Not even joking. See how she's green here? Here she is trying everything and anything to get this man's attention, but it's over now. And he is taking care of everyone involved in the sense, her and him, the family, if there's family, and he gets to go for who he wants. This purple, beautiful energy, this third eye chakra energy, or this crown chakra, I think is the purple one. Purple is associated with power, earthly and spiritual, and healing purple is used for mental disorders. Like, you know what I mean? And becoming one with spirit. There is an energy here of both. This green woman needs to actually embrace that purple energy herself. She actually has the purple shorts on, so she's working it. She's working her way there. But we have, you know, and maybe the divine feminine. This is why we can all relate to these both sides in one sense, you know, even though we're not there because we don't want to be there, our choice. But we've all been there before. We've all been the chaser. We've all been the wanter. And if you haven't, take a good look at yourself. Go in the mirror. Okay. Signifies a high level of attainment, a higher level soul, intimate, to help level soul. Incarment. I'm not reading that wrong. Incament. I-N-C-A-M. Incament. M-A-T-E. Interesting. To help others. So, point being, we have this energy here. We have this man who finally gets to go for what he wants. And I'm sorry, Nine of Swords. You know, here she is with her Nine of Swords. Bypassing the Nine of Swords energy. Bypassing that depressed energy that this woman feels. But I do also feel that he does help this woman in a sense. One way or the other. Trying to, like, you know, he's not rude to her. But he's like, I'm out. We've done it. We're done now. I don't have to help you. I don't have to be there. But here you go. Here's some financial support. Please move on. Type of an energy. And he gets to move forward to that beautiful higher level that he's looking after. Now I just want to read that part again. That powerful couple, that spiritually powerful couple that's healthy. There's no more mental disorder in his life. He goes for the purple now. He's cleared that mental disorder away. So, do we pull one more card? I mean, let's go ahead. Let's see what's going to happen to this karmic girl. And it came right on her section, okay? So this is a message. Ooh, so, you know, it's not the worst. Very soon something new will come her way. She will get some sort of a wish granted. Something new will come her way. Let's clarify that card. See, once she lets go, literally, once she lets go and becomes a little more dependent, she gets her Four of Wands again, which is right there. Once she lets go of the third party or the fact that, you know, things didn't work out, and she stops feeling regret, there's something that does come her way. But she has to do some work, some mental work on her own, because this is a Seven of Swords. Swords are mental. The Seven of Swords is normally about sneaking away, but for me, it's about someone actually clearing some shit on their own. And then she gets her Four of Wands, and there she is, Miss Naked. That's her, you know? So she gets to go and do stuff with herself, and she still gets her money. So ha ha ha, she still gets money. Good for her, okay? Yay. Anyhow, that is the oh boy reading. This is a good one. It turned out, started off a little slow, but it turned out to be a great reading actually. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your likes and subscriptions because that's a great way to help me out. And the feedback, I have it turned on for now until someone wants to make some stupid comments. And, you know, I get comments about the silliest things like my nails. Everyone, I got these nails for this channel, okay? I never used to have fake nails. I got it for this channel because I don't have time to make sure my nails aren't chipped, to make sure my hands look half decent. I just don't have time. I have another business. I have a job. I do stuff, right? And I love doing this. So I'm big about using my time wisely. And one thing I don't want to focus on anymore is my nails. And having real nails for me was a big chunk of time. It really was, okay? So everyone, enjoy your weekend or your week. And thank you.